Hey everybody, what's going on? It's All You Know 1994. I hope you all are having a great day today. And boy, oh boy, do we have some more spicy, juicy news brought to us by the lovely Charlie Intel on Twitter today in regards to Black Ops 6's Squid Game collab event that's going to be happening next month in January. As you'll see in the Twitter post from Charlie Intel that I will be showing on the screen here, basically what's going to be happening is in this Squid Game collab event is it appears Activision will be adding an additional microtransaction in Call of Duty with the event pass. The in-game message of the day states Squid Game event will have an event pass with a premium track for more content. And then as you can see in the actual screenshot of the message of the day, it says, discover the Squid Game events. Squid Game arrives in Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty Warzone. Explore an exhilarating event pass where the premium track route allows for more incredible rewards, including the frontman operator. Plus, a myriad of LTMs will feature signature sinister takes on red light, green light mechanics. Oh my goodness, everybody. It's just, I mean, you could just see it in this repost from Charlie Intel on Twitter. We are in a state of Call of Duty where not only do we have to pay upwards of over $100 for the Vault Edition of Call of Duty nowadays, we have to pay $30 if we want the Black Cell version of the Battle Pass in Black Ops 6 now. And now, with this new collab event with Squid Game coming out next month, early next month, I think it's like January 3rd or something like that. God only knows what the price will be for this, but now there's a quote-unquote premium event pass that you can get that'll give you even more rewards and an operator. Like, dude, this is just getting ridiculous. And then yet people will still tell me that I'm just a bad player, or, oh, you need to just get over it, it's not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. Dude, this is bad. Like, Call of Duty and Activision have always been very greedy and have always done things that have been, shall we say, less than community friendly. But this is just ridiculous. Like I said, there's people that'll pay over $100 for this game's Vault Edition every year. On top of that, then they'll go and pay anywhere between like $25 to $30 in COD points or whatever in order to get the Black Cell version of the Battle Pass for the Call of Duty game they're playing. And now there's going to be a premium route on this new event that's coming out next month with the Squid Game collab that we can also pay for to get better rewards than the normal route that we would if we weren't to buy it. Like, guys, I mean, come on, the writing is on the wall. Like, if you guys cannot see and be frustrated and upset with what's going on with Call of Duty, Activision now, I really just don't know what more you need to see and what more needs to be said in regards to just them not caring about anything that they give us unless it'll rake in money. I get it, they're a business. Call of Duty is basically a business nowadays. It is a staple in the FPS world. It is a household name. I get it. They have to make money, but you're telling me that a multi-billion-dollar company backed by Microsoft has to nickel and dime us for every little thing that they give us in our games now? You're telling me that they don't have enough money to where they could just go and say, hey, we're going to release this collab with Squid Game because it's a big thing going on right now with the new Netflix series coming out, Squid Game 2, I think it's called. I don't know. I don't really watch it. I didn't watch the first one, and I don't really care to watch the second one, so I don't really care to know the title. But you're telling me that they have to nickel and dime us, even with something like this, where they can't just be like, hey, you know what? There's going to be like a Battle Pass-esque track that you have to go through to get the rewards for this event, and we're just going to give it to you guys all available all at the same time. They can't do that. They have to nickel and dime us by giving us a quote-unquote premium track that'll give us more exclusive rewards that others won't be able to get if they don't purchase this. Like, come on, guys. Like, quit being so thick-skulled. Like, Call of Duty just needs to... I don't know. I don't even know where to go from here. Because at the end of the day, like I've said in multiple videos at this point, and I'm tired, and I know that you guys are probably tired of hearing me constantly dog on Call of Duty. It's like, you talk so bad about this game, and yet you still play it. You know, you can't hate it that much. It's true. I do hate this game, and I do play the game at the same time. So I'm kind of like a double standard. It's kind of a contradiction. But at the same time, we all, or at least most of us, buy this game every year knowing what we're getting into. But this has just gotten absurd, guys. Black Ops 6 has just been, in terms of consumer friendliness, has just been at an all-time low. I hate to always bring it up, but the cheaters are still running rampant. The last couple days even, I've been scrolling through Twitter, and the amount of Warzone clips that I've seen from people posting people cheating in Warzone, and then, the cheaters in ranked Warzone, it's just ridiculous. And then now we have to pay, like, there's people that have probably paid in the hundreds of dollars on just this game alone this year in the last 2 months. They have the new Mastercraft baseball bat bundle in the store that's 2,400 COD points, and there's another one that has a unicorn that farts rainbows in people's faces as a execution that's 2,800 COD points. It's like everything that seems to come into this game has to have some monetary over-the-top value. Like, I understand, if you want to charge us, maybe 1,000 COD points, 1,100 COD points for some skins or some bundles, and they could be, as good as the $2,800 one. But the fact that they just cram all this stuff down our throats, and most of it, in my opinion, isn't really even worth it, because it's a first-person shooter game anyway. You hardly ever see your character and what they're wearing anyway. Let's face it, bundles and cosmetic skins are kind of pointless in first-person shooters. But it's bad enough that the game is charging so much money up front anymore just to get the Vault Edition for the game. Then you have to pay $30 for a Black Cell version of the Battle Pass, which, doesn't surprise me. I think they've always charged $30 for Battle Passes. I'm not entirely sure, but I know that there's always been some monetary value to the premium version of the Battle Pass that you can buy. And now we have to pay to get exclusive rewards in this Squid Game collab event coming up. Even more money to these greedy mother effers, Microsoft, Activision, whoever. God only knows what the price is going to be. I can't imagine it'll be anything less than $15. And it's just a bad time, guys. It really is. I know people will always say that Call of Duty is popular, despite all these greedy business practices that they do. But that doesn't change the fact that what we're seeing here in Black Ops 6 is nothing short of disastrous. It's the game itself. I am surprised in the gameplay that you're seeing behind this commentary didn't crash in the middle of me playing. We actually successfully exfilled and everything without a crash. Surprised that didn't happen. The cheaters just running rampant in ranked Warzone and multiplayer with, little to no change happening on the Ricochet anti-cheat side of things in that regard. But, hey, like I said in last video, they're putting out numbers that they've banned X amount of accounts, so obviously it's working as intended. But the funny thing is about that, all the 8,000 accounts and the 19,000 accounts that you've banned, guess what? That's a drop in the bucket, because those 8,000 accounts that you just banned, 8,000 more take their place, because that's how easy it is to install these cheats onto another account and get back into the experience with those cheats enabled, because they have the most lame-ass anti-cheat I've ever seen in a video game. And then just everything is just all about the dollar signs, guys. I know that I keep saying it. I know that I'm beating a dead horse by saying it, but it's just the truth. And if you can't see that, you're just being willfully ignorant. I don't know how else to say it. Things need to... There's ways to go about retaining players that doesn't involve picking their pocket and treating us like we're nothing but a number to them. Call of Duty always has been about money, for sure. Especially when it started gaining popularity back in the early 2000s and really started gaining traction in the world of FPS games. But I want to point it out again that back in like Black Ops 2, you could buy weapon skins for $2. The season pass, DLC packs, the 4 map packs you would get was an extra $15 with your $60 purchase of your game. I get those days are over, and they had their own problems back then with the supply drop issue. But I don't want to. I'm not saying that I think supply drops would come back. I think, in comparison, what we have now is the lesser of two evils. But I don't know, man. It just really feels like it's getting worse and worse with each update, with each game that comes out. And Black Ops 6 is just proving that it is really, really in a bad spot in terms of consumer friendliness and just general things involving the game, and like the prices of store bundles, the fact that we are going to have to potentially pay anywhere between $15+ for the premium event track for the Squid Game 2 collab event. I mean, it's just there's no silver lining to this at all. And yes, people are going to spend money on it. Truth be told, I'm probably going to see if the price is reasonable, I'm probably going to buy it too. But I mean, it's just like, it's almost like they're incentivizing you to do that, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on all the actual code content that you would normally not be able to get if you didn't buy the premium event track for the event. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, this is just another bad look for Call of Duty, another bad look for Activision and Black Ops 6, and it just seems like it's only getting worse and worse with each update, and I really don't want to have to constantly post negative things about the game. I do want to try to find, a silver lining to this game. I do want to try to find something enjoyable and nice to post about. But, I mean, as you can see in the gameplay that I'm using here, I don't even want to touch multiplayer. I would rather spray AI-controlled zombies than sit here and grind away in a terrible state multiplayer experience. But other than that, guys, I'm going to wrap the video up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below. I greatly appreciate it. If you dislike the video, go ahead and leave me a dislike as well. It doesn't hurt my feelings. And this is All You Know 1994. Peace out.